From the front line of truth, where courage meets convictions, this is The Conservative Viewpoint.
From the heart of America, this is The Conservative Viewpoint with your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. Good evening, America, and welcome to The Conservative Viewpoint. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's show. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here because this is where we have a real conversation about the issues that matter. And tonight, we need to talk about what's happening in our country and what's happening to us. Just last week, we were all rocked by the news out of Utah. The assassination of Charlie Kirk was a brutal act of political violence, and it wasn't an isolated incident. This isn't just a tragedy. It's a terrifying wake-up call about the violent rhetoric we are seeing from the left. While we mourn a great conservative voice, we have to look at the facts that these acts of violence are not spontaneous. They are a result of the environmental of hatred and division that is being cultivated and encouraged by those who claim to stand for tolerance. The left continues their war on free speech, and anyone who dares to challenge their narrative is creating a climate where these actions are not just possible, but tragically, or becoming more and more common. And this isn't the only crisis we're facing. Look at our streets. What do you see? You see consequences of a border that's been left wide open. You see the crime, the chaos brought by illegal migrant criminals, that President Trump is working tirelessly to secure our borders and to get these dangerous individuals off our street by enforcing the laws that are already on the books. He's taking a stand and to protect our families and our communities. But what are the Democrats doing? They're fighting every step of the way, creating sanctuary cities and policies that are effectively protecting these criminals and making our country less safe. They would rather pander to radical ideologies than protect the American people. This isn't about politics, as usual. This is about waking up to the corruption in Washington, D.C., and the absolute failure of one of the party that won't put America first. We are at a critical point, and it is up to us to hold the line. That's why your voice matters more than ever. We want you to get involved in chat tonight. We want to hear what you have to say, because it's the only way, by hearing from all of you, by sharing your ideas, your frustrations, that we can truly make a difference. We can stop this corruption. We can take back our streets, and we can restore the values that made this country great. So stick with me. We'll be right back after this short break because the show begins now. Hi, everyone. Well, it's only Tuesday, right? Man, the week is dragging already, and we just started yesterday. Man, that sucks, right? But yes, guys, it is Tuesday, and welcome to the show. Boy, we got some stuff to go over tonight. Let me tell you what. It's been an interesting, couple weeks now, huh? A little over a week now. And it's never ending. The stuff that we're finding out every day is something different, or something it's every day it's a new lie. You let me know in chat what you guys think. That's what this is all about. Getting to the truth. What you guys feel about this. And I want your opinions on this, guys. So leave me comments in chat. Are we being lied to? The stuff that we go over, is it a cover-up? Is it just to appease us? Is it to shut us up? What do you guys think? So we're going to get into that here in a minute, but hey, we're going to say hi to everybody that we're streaming to right now. We've got Rumble over here. We got Facebook down here. We got YouTube, Twitch, X. I see some people crawling in there on X. I want everybody's opinion from Facebook to YouTube to Twitch to X. Put it in comments, guys. I will see it. A number will pop up on my comments. I will get it in there, and I can see it, and I will answer you guys. I want to put it out there, let people know what we're feeling, what we think about. Put it in comments, guys. Get it out there to me. Come on, let's hear it. And let's get into what do we got over here on Getter. Welcome, guys. Let's see who's topping our charts over here today. It is Radical Right Sean. We got K3. We got Cat in the house. We got Shell right there below her. Hi, guys. How's everyone doing over here? We've got a lot going on. We've got Conrad, Texas John. Yes, sir. Bob, guys, what's happening over there in Getter? I know we're going to have more in there. And I want you guys, anyone that comes in to Getter, bring up your words, bring up what you feel. Tell me what you feel so we can share it, so we can get it out there. If we need answers, let's get the answers. Something, guys. We're going to do it. So let's get over here to the great, the wonderful Wimpkin Warriors right here, guys. That's what we're going to talk about right now. We got Fixer topping it off right there. Hi, Fix. We got Jerry Kruger, guys. Jerry Kruger's in the house, guys. You haven't watched his show yet, get in there and check out Jerry Kruger, JerryKruger. Come on, man. Go in there, check out his podcast. He's everywhere, plus some, more than I've been into, guys. So get in there and check him out. Welcome, Jerry. Big Law. Hi, Big Law. I haven't seen her for a while. She's there right now, guys. Oh, yes, she is. Texas Tammy is here. Democrats are the lowest form of sewer shit. You can't get lower than that, Jerry. That's awesome right there. And the party of cowards, some scumfucks. Yeah, we got on that too. We got that. Oh, yes, we do. Colin from Scotland. What's happening, man? We got, yes, he's from Scotland. Believe that? Yes, he is, guys. Yes, he is. All right. What do we got here? Okay, let's keep going down. We got Tim. Tim is here. What's happening, Tim? We got Mark from Staffordshire, England. Yes, there he is. There he is. I'm not lying to you guys. We got John M. over here now to welcome everyone to the show. Anyone new to the show, welcome. I'm loving to have you. Don't forget, guys. And let me see first, I think. Oh, there's Grove Street Films. We're going to be kicking off here in a little bit. You're going to see their film. We're going to see one from Green Frog Labs here coming right up. Welcome to the show, Grove Street Films. Welcome, everyone. But if you're new to the show, welcome. Don't forget we have a drawing coming up. conservativeviewpoint@yahoo.com. Shoot me out your name and an email or a private message or whatever you got there. If you want in for your drawing, I haven't picked it yet, but I'm thinking maybe earbuds, or I still haven't given a knife away. Maybe I'll give a knife with the fork and a spoon in it for you guys. Yeah, well, I might do that. I might do that one. I got two of those. I got another knife to give away too. I got a few things to give away. So if you haven't got your name in, shoot me an email, conservativeviewpoint@yahoo.com. And get your name in for this week's drawing. You got time, so make sure you get it in. It's also in the ticker down below. Right there it is, coming up right now. Email is conservativeviewpoint@yahoo.com. You see that? Get it out to me, guys, because we're going to have another drawing this week sometime. All right. And we got everybody in here. We got John Fixer. I said everybody hi, everybody. Gerald. I missed Gerald in there. Hi, Gerald. Welcome to the show, Gerald. Gerald's in. Everybody say hi to Gerald. Make sure I didn't miss nobody here. Guys, welcome to the show. We're going to get busy. And Getter, you guys got anybody else in there? Make sure they say hi. Come on, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I want to see some highs and comments tonight. So let's get busy, guys, because we're going to start it off with Green Frog Labs. You got to watch this. It's a great show. Civil rights leader, Charlie Kirk. Take a look.
Why's it got to end like this? You asked me to hold on tight, and every single time I did. Now I'm standing outside your door, love, screaming in the pouring rain. I gave it everything I could. You don't want to speak again. and it hurts so bad.
In your head, getting rowdy again. Way off track, here we are again. It ain't quite the end. It's just farewell till we meet again. It ain't over yet. It's just farewell till we meet again. On another road, maybe I can make it or beat again. And then another life, maybe it will be much sweeter I was wrong, let you down again. But if you let me round again, I'll be your oxygen. I'll be the cure, be the medicine. You're my battlefield. Your sunbeams in a velvet dream. On another road, maybe I can make it or beat again. And then another life, maybe it will be much sweeter than.
Well done, Green Frog Labs. Beautiful, beautiful video. Welcome, Marianne. Marianne's here. And Pat. Pat is in the house right there. Pat is here, guys. Yes, she is. We also got Violent Vixen in here and X. Violent Vixen, welcome, Violent Vixen. If you guys haven't watched it yet, check out Rebel Chicks with a Cause. Violent Vixen 29. Check out her show. Great show today. Always a great show, guys. And you guys are going to love it. All right, next on to, we are going to show you Grove Street Films, the awesome one I told you about last night that they released, that I was going to show you to you today. We got it here as War.
Just when you think you're saved, just when you've locked your door, comes like a lightning flash, and the sky is torn at your back like a loaded gun. But the fight has just begun. Steady now, breathe, breathe. You can't run, you can't hide. Hold your breath, close your eyes, turn your ear to the sky. You're not safe here anymore. This is the sound of war. Like an avalanche, come to steal what you just got back. Like a loaded gun, and the night has just begun. Steady now, breathe, breathe. You can't run, you can't hide. Hold your breath, close your eyes, turn your ear to the sky. You're not safe here anymore.
That is the most righteous. I love when Grove Street Films puts these videos out. They express the greatness of the best military fighting force you have on this planet. Well done, Grove Street Films. Man, is that freaking awesome. Energetic, inspiring. Oh, it's inspiring and everything. And it's awesome, guys. Great job. Gabby Girl. Gabby Girl is finally back. Man, it's about time, girl. Welcome. And we also got we got Mark over in Getter. Welcome, Mark. Cali Go Crazy. Welcome, guys. I haven't seen Mark for a while. Guys, welcome to the show. We're going to getting busy. I hope you enjoyed those films. I did. They were freaking breathtaking. Grove Street Films, awesome job, guys. Well done. Keep up the great work. Yeah, the heck with those people, Pat. You got some dirtballs doing AI images of Kirk's wife, and they're pathetic pieces of garbage, not worth scraping off the bottom of our shoe for. But we're gonna get busy here, guys. We got a lot to go over. We got some great starter videos from Green Frog Labs and Grove Street Films, man. Awesome job, guys. Can't wait to see what's next. But this one made my day. I watched this live going on. I couldn't help myself. But this made me laugh to no end. Kash Patel crushes Schiff, calls him the biggest fraud ever to sit in the United States, and he was a buffoon. Oh, my God, this was great, guys. Take a listen.
The American people to believe that? Do you think they're stupid?
No. I think the American people believe the truth, that I'm not in the weeds on the everyday movements of
you're
inmates.
Not in the weeds.
What I am doing is protecting this country, providing historic reform, and combating the weaponization of intelligence by the likes of you. And we have countlessly proven you to be a liar in Russiagate, in January 6th. You are the biggest fraud to ever sit in the United States Senate. You are a disgrace to this institution and an utter coward.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised that you continue to lie from your perch and put on a show so you can go raise money for your charade. You are a political buffoon at best.
Well, you can take an internet troll.
Take it to the bank that the FBI is protecting this country and the state and citizens of California. We are bringing historic reform. Point of order. But all you care about is a child sex predator that was prosecuted by a prior administration, and the Obama Justice Department and the Biden Justice Department did squat. And what did President Trump do? Bring new charges courageously. And what have we done?
Chairman,
you said I'm the most transparent FBI director in history. 33,000 pages of information to you. I challenge you to say anything credibly to the truth. Go ahead and run to the cameras where you want to go now.
Both of you be quiet.
I just loved it. You just saw it all, and I watched it live while I was working out, and it was freaking. It was, and he did it to Booker too. Big Matt, that guy's a bug-eyed bitch, and Booker's just a bitch, and I cannot stand them. Either one of these. None of these Democrats, because they sit there continuously lie. That's what caused the problems we're having now in the first place. And they can sit up there in their ivory tower, protected by Secret Service. They don't have to worry about anything. But it's the people on the streets, and people like Charlie Kirk is the one that pays the consequences for their lies and their actions. That's what I loved it. And Kash Patel did exactly what we've been wanting to do, and tell these piece of garbage Democrats right to their face what exactly the truth is, and the way we feel as real Americans. And I just loved every bit of it. Oh, you better believe it, Marianne. This son of a bitch, I cannot stand him, and I'm glad Kash Patel went off like that. And he did the same thing to Booker. And he wants to run his mouth too. And I cannot stand these people. They're pathetic individuals, and every one of them should be gone and arrested for causing and being accessories to Charlie Kirk's murder. That's bullshit. So speaking of Charlie Kirk's murder, we're going to get on with it here. Let me get this one off of here first so I don't show you again, which I wouldn't have no problem with that. Oh, we're going to show you this one first before I get on with this. This is, and Gutfield decimates Jessica Tarlov. I don't know why they haven't fired this bitch yet, but take a listen.
It wasn't school indoctrination. Kerry Lake went off on that. He was in an online apprenticeship program at Dixie Technical College, which I don't think was changed.
I would just note the family
but
said
they didn't say
changed.
when he changed.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we need more information before you
Charlie
smear.
Kirk at a dinner
Before
we don't need more information.
Really?
Yes, we don't need it. What is interesting here is why is only this happening on the left and not the right? That's all we need to know.
What about
There's
Vance
absolutely
Pilser?
no cognitive...
What about Melissa Hortman that we just
okay, you want to talk about Melissa Hortman? Did you know her name before it happened? None of us did. None of us were spending every single day talking about Mrs. Hortman. I never heard of her until after she died.
She doesn't matter?
Don't play that bullshit with me. You know what I'm saying is there was no demonization, amplification about that woman before she died. It was a specific crime against her by somebody who knew her. The same. Now you could bring up Josh Shapiro, but then you will not bring up, for example, that was a pro-Palestine person. So don't use your. What about this? The fact of the matter is the both sides argument not only doesn't fly, we don't care. We don't care about your both sides argument. That shit is dead. For one.
Gotta love that, man. I watch the show every night after I get off of here. I run up to my room, get everything done, get this shut down, and I turn him on because, yeah, he doesn't care, man. He puts it out there straight up, and that's what we all should do. I mean, that's what we do. Me and Vic and then Jerry and everybody. We put it out there, and Gregory, when he's not driving his truck, it's the way it got to be, guys. You can't beat around the book. You can't be politically correct about this stuff. It doesn't work. Nate Tuchel, she has an irritating liberal voice. You got that right, Conrad. She does, and it's just crazy, right? All right, let's get on with this pathetic piece of shit. FBI investigation local leftist group in connection to Charlie Kirk's murderer. And they will not say in this article what the name of the group was or anything like that. But they're saying they are investigating a Utah leftist group to determine if they had any connection to Robinson or knew what Robinson was planning or if they assisted him. And speaking of assisted, we're going to get to that here in a second too. When I have all this material up, it takes my computer forever to run. Exactly, Kat. No Republicans going out there assassinating any Democrats. And they want to say this stuff. This is just Democrats' way of running their mouths and doing the reverse of what we've been saying. How long, guys, have we been saying this? What the Democrats blame us for, they are already doing. Ding, there it is. All right, Stephen Miller's. Trump will smash vast domestic terror movement. And he is going after anyone and every one of these people, these liberal groups and stuff that are doxing people and doing demonstrations and protests and all this shit. He's going after them all. And I hope we start seeing some results to this. I don't want to hear him just saying this. I want to see results. Now, the suspected gunman, which doesn't add up. Remember, guys, we talked about this yesterday, and nothing adds up. It's that queer with gun group. Exactly, Tim. But they got DNA tied to him now on the trigger of the gun. What I told you yesterday about the towel and the screwdriver and stuff. Now they've got DNA on the trigger of that gun. So this is pretty much a dead case. I mean, they got so much evidence to prove. But was it the evidence planted? It's coming so easy, right? All the evidence and everything that they're coming to, everything's coming like with no problem. Well, we know he's not the smartest book in the world, but everything's falling into place for the prosecution with like no problem. But now we got powerful public figures spread false information about Charlie Kirk's assassination beliefs, invent quotes. Public employees across the U.S. are facing sanctions, including firing and social media comments that celebrated or condoned the assassination of Charlie Kirk. I showed you a bunch of them yesterday, and it continues to happen. Now we got Dan Bongino to Newsmax. FBI sees a wider network in Kirk assassination. Did I get that one or no? Let me make sure I didn't get that one. I don't think I did. But anyways, Deputy Director Bongino told Newsmax on Monday that the investigators have uncovered significant developments suggesting a broader network of people who might have been involved in the assassination of conservative Charlie Kirk. Now, Bongino says that the Bureau is working to determine whether online chatters that surfaced around the time of Kirk's murder indicates foreknowledge of the plot. He cautioned the investigators are still working, sorting out the timeline. The only question in the timeline that other people knew about was the incident, Bongino said. Did they know before? Did they know afterwards? When you read some of the traffic, it's unclear if the message was received before or after. So I know this is talking about that Discord stuff, and they're saying that it was over 20 people in Discord, that they are investigating every single one of them. Let's move on with this one. I'm not going to go with this one. But, of course, they charged him today officially with murder, and that prosecutors are seeking the death penalty in this case, which I think it's too good for him. But I'd rather see the inmates get to him. But you know they love that little white boy. Oh, yeah, they would. But if the family wishes it, but I don't think they would, though. I mean, she is a Christian woman, a strong Christian woman, and I do not know if they would or not. I mean, I would, but if that's the justice that the family wants, that's the justice they should get. Now, here's the text messages between the idiot and his boyfriend, the roommate, confessing to the killing. Now, guys, listen up to this. This is creepy as hell. But he's admitted to it right in text, and they've got these texts. Now, the roommate, you weren't the one who did it, right? And he says, I am. Sorry. Roommate says, I thought they caught the person. No, they grabbed some crazy old dude. When they interrogated someone in similar clothing, I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after, but most of that side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering. And the roommate says, why? He said, why did I do it? And the roommate said, yeah. He said, I had enough of his hatred, which he never spewed hatred. Some hatred can't be negotiated out. If I'm able to grab my rifle unseen, if I have left no evidence, dumbass did, I haven't seen anything about them finding it. Roommate said, how long have you been planning this? A bit over a week, I believe. I can get close to it, but there's a squad car parked right by it. I think they already swept that spot, but I don't want to chance it. This is really crazy, right? He says, I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it sooner, but I got my vehicle. I'm worried that what my old man would do if I didn't bring Grandpa's rifle, IDEK, if it had a serial number, but it wouldn't trace to me. I'm worried about prints. I had to leave it in the bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability or time to bring it with. I might have to abandon it and hope that they don't find prints. How the fuck will I explain losing it to my old man? You just killed somebody and you're worried about a damn print and losing that gun. The only thing I left was the rifle wrapped in a towel. Remember how I was engraving bullets? So the dude knew it. Dude, his bitch friend knew that he was engraving the bullets. He said, where'd it go? The fucking message are mostly big meme. If I see notice bulge UWU, okay, on Fox News, I might have a stroke. All right, I'm going to have to leave it. That really fucking sucks. 9, whatever that means. Judging from today, I say Grandpa's gun does just fine. I don't know. I think that was $2,000 scope. And Robinson said, delete this exchange. My dad wants photos of the rifle. He says Grandpa wants to know who has that or who has what. The feds released a photo of the rifle, and it is very unique. He's calling me RN, which must be right now, not answering. Since Trump got into office, my dad has been pretty diehard MAGA. I'm going to turn myself in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy for the sheriff. You are all I worry about, love. I'm much worried about you. Don't talk to the media, please. Don't take any interviews or make any comments. If anyone police ask you a question, ask for a lawyer and stay silent. Robinson told his roommate that he shot Kirk because he had enough of his hatred. You all heard that, guys. And that is the text. They've got this dude dead to rights if it actually happened. And Howard's in here. Hi, Howard. But that is disgusting, most putrid stuff I've ever heard. But we got all this stuff. You got everything but the gun and the bullets. Right. The clown is absolutely nuts. Exactly, Mark. And that's the problem. Yeah, exactly. That makes me puke here, Pat. But that's disgusting pig. No evidence, guys, but you got text messages. You got his DNA on the gun and the towel and the screwdriver, and you got him on video jumping off the building where they said that he took off his clothes up there and the gun and everything up there. And there's so many different stories, but you can't take away the text. So, but remember, guys, he was talking about the crazy old man they arrested first. Well, to find out, the crazy old man was crazy, but he was actually aiding and abetting this dude to help the killer get away. He said that he shot Kirk just so they would mess with him and let the guy get away, whoever shot him. Oh, yeah. So I believe that they are going to charge him. The police immediately after Kirk was gunned down arrested that guy. And they said there was so many people in there, they wanted to get him out of the way. But he said, what he said, immediately started yelling, I shot him, now shoot me. And I was wondering why he kept saying, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. Well, this is why. He said that just so whoever shot the guy could get away. So you got some nutty people out there on the left. Why? Because the Democrats have projected this with their violent rhetoric and everything. These gobble dongers are disgusting. You got that right, Conrad. Oh, yeah. Now the chat is working fine. All right. It is. It's disgusting. They do not have the bullet that assassinated Charlie. They don't? I did not see that. So it must have came in and went out the back. And now they're going to have to go dig around in the dirt and find that. Thank you for that, Shell. Did you hear that, guys? They said they don't have the bullet that hit him. So they will have to go find that. So with every day, we're getting different stories. Different things come out. It changes every day. So that's why I ask for you guys' opinion on this. I'm not seeing no comments from Facebook or Twitch or YouTube or anybody yet or X. I want you guys' opinion. Are we being lied to? Are we being spoon-fed bunches of bullshit just to appease us? And we know what's happening? And with everybody, all the experts that we know that are out there that have been on Fox and all the credible news stations like Newsmax and all them guys, we don't listen to anything that the ones, if you guys watch CNN and all that stuff, and I'm not saying for good, but just watch it, who they bring in. They contradict everything. They say totally different stuff that what doesn't even fit the narrative. But it's they're just trying to blow smoke up our ass, and it's coming from both sides. And this is what we've got to open up and see, guys, because I think we're being lied to like a banshee. I'm telling you what. Let me see here. What do we got? Okay, not that one. This one, yes, I told you about the DNA. And Trump going after the terror groups and the people that are doing. Oh, and I don't. Did I put that up there? I lost it. There's another dude, and I could have swore I brought it up here. Let me see something. Oh yeah, here it is. It's out of my. Okay, we got a couple of them here. I put them out of order. But watch this first one where this piece of shit stomps all over Charlie Kirk's memorial that somebody had set up. And watch what happens to him. And they stomp him. They didn't do it good enough. But don't worry, the cops did. Bam! Arrested, worst of piece of shit. That's not all. Another college student, and look at this piece of shit, garbage. Oh my God, this guy's lower than trash. Take a look at this worthless fuck.
Oh my God. Everybody has not because my name is
Oh, buddy. Fuck that nigga. You're gonna get expelled, dude.
And he also took a hit off of a marijuana vape right there at the end. And you heard the guy telling me, you're going to get expelled, dude? That's exactly what they did. That came out earlier, that they did expel that piece of garbage. And he should never be allowed in any school ever again. That's the son of a bitch go work in McDonald's somewhere. That was supposedly the shooter's last year. Yeah, there was so much going. They said he re-upped for 2 years or something like that, I heard. But then they said he went 1 year there, and then they went to a community college afterwards. You can't even get the truth about that, Fix. No, I can't even figure out where this dude went. And they said something about online school or something. I don't know. I explained the other day about the shot report. That's what I stand on. Yeah. Oh, exactly, Howard. There's just he said about the 2 second rule. That shot came so quick afterwards. There's just so many stories that we're getting out here, guys. It's unbelievable, right? All right, got a few more articles that don't have relation to this. So we also got DC Bowser balking at ICE for national emergency. Oh, yeah. Well, Trump said that he vows a national emergency in Washington, D.C. over the ICE dispute. Listen up.
President Trump has threatened to declare a national emergency and federalize Washington, D.C. if the city's police department refuses to cooperate with immigration and customs enforcement. This dispute centers on the sharing of information regarding individuals residing in or entering the U.S. illegally. Trump's stance follows his deployment of thousands of federal law enforcement and National Guard troops to the Capitol, which he claims has led to a dramatic reduction in crime. He attributes Mayor Muriel Bowser's stance to pressure from radical left Democrats and warns that a halt in cooperation with ICE would cause crime to surge. Bowser has previously supported federal law enforcement surges that coincided with a crime decline, and the D.C. National Guard reports directly to the president, unlike state National Guard units. The situation highlights ongoing tensions over federal authority and local control in the nation's capital. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
So these people that DC twit knows that what Trump did worked great. Nice. Sound great, Sean. Thank you for that. But she wants to sit there and take credit for it when it's good, but then she wants to bash him on the side. This is how pathetic these Democrats are. Let's keep going. The Supreme Court clears the way for ICE agents to treat race as grounds for immigration stops. And they should. There's way too many illegals over here. And if you're Hispanic of that kind and you don't speak English, yeah, if you've been over here longer than 5 years and you haven't become an American citizen, you're getting the hell out of here. Thank you for the Supreme Court. All right, let's keep going. What do we got here? And we're talking about the other boat that they got. And did I get that? I don't remember if I got that. Yes, I did. Here it is. Now, this is the 3 killed in a second U.S. strike on an alleged boat near Venezuela. Take a look at this real quick. Don't you gotta love that? Just decimated that boat. They also asked Kash Patel about this and said if this is the best way of getting rid of the drug dealers and stuff. And he said, yes, they're terrorists and they need to be treated like such because there's been a reduction in cocaine, fentanyl, and everything ever since he took over the FBI. And then they started crying and whining, the Democrats did, about saying they made up lies, and they're saying that he's taking FBI agents off of Children's Task Force and putting them over here to help ICE. And he says nobody has been transferred over to nothing. They're still working on all the cases. This is the patheticness of the Democrats doing it again. No time limits. Just kick their asses out. Kids too. Exactly. You come in here illegally, you're out of here. It's as simple as that. We need the National Guard from each state to go in the colleges and clean house. Exactly right, Pat. That guy's AI voice is so close to the narrator of the Rocky and Bullwinkle show. That's funny there, Howard. All right, so that's another one down, and I hope they continue to do it because they said China used to take their stuff to Mexico, but now they're taking it to Venezuela. Venezuela's bringing it in by boats, and this is the ones you're getting. It is what it is. They're all terrorists now. As simple as that. What do you do to terrorists? You take them out because they lied to you. Muslims, terrorists, they lied to you. Everything that comes out of their mouth are lies. All right. Who do we got here? Oh, they're supposed to be thinking about dropping interest rates finally. We'll see what happens with that. Now, here we go. We got some corrupt appeals courts saying Trump can't fire anybody. Says appeals court rejects Trump's bid to unseat Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook ahead of the rate vote. Oh, yeah. There again, abusing their authority, saying that he can't do something he has every right to do. Here's another one. Sues this Maureen Comey. That's Comey's daughter. Yeah, that's right. The old FBI. Yeah, piece of garbage. His prosecutor who handled Jeffrey Epstein case is suing over being fired. This is what I get. Man, you don't even get an excuse from your employer when they tell you you're fired. And they're because they didn't give her an excuse. I would fire everyone that had anything to do with the Biden administration as soon as I got in there as president. Fire them all. Can't wait. Trump had statement Ilhan Omar needs to go. Now, that's what I just looked up as Vic's show was playing here. Got me all rocking show tonight, brother. Well, thank you, Grove Street Films. Ilhan Omar, and I do not think I got that in here tonight, but I did look it up whether they still have not done anything to her, but they're getting ready to censor her and remove her from her committees. And I made a statement, I can't remember, on X, I think it was, that the bitch shouldn't be in there anyways. She's a terrorist sympathizer. She married her brother to get him into the country illegally. She gave him campaign money illegally. Why the hell is she even still in our government? When she praising terrorists and Gaza and all these guys, Why the hell is a Muslim like her in our government, along with the rest of those squad members? They need to remove her totally from the government, period. Send her back to Afghanistan with her brother husband and get him the hell out of our country. We need to get rid of all ragheads. There is no need for them to in this country. Exactly right. I'm so sick of these guys in here. And guess what? They are betting that this Mandami is going to win the mayor of New York. That happens, we're in trouble. Or they are in trouble, at least. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to go to New York. It's a worthless city now, being run by bullshit. Deport the bald-headed bitch. Exactly right, Calico. Japaltu, that's who I was thinking of, Sean. Thank you for that. All right. Now, U.S.-China has reached a framework deal ownership of TikTok. They will not tell us who or anything like that. They know there's a deal in place and that on Friday, Trump is going to be talking to Xi Jinping, whatever the dude's name is from the CCP, because he has the final say-so because he owns controlling interest in the company that owns TikTok. ByteDance, and there's another one on top of that owns it, and he is controlling. He owns that. So, I think Xi is his name or something like that. I really don't give a shit. But Trump is going to talk to him and see if he's agreed to the deal. If that's a fact, it's going to happen. But what's his face from Shark Tank, the one put interest in to buy this, says it's going to take months for these guys to get rid of China's algorithm to pull everyone out of there and put them into the United States. So he said it could take 3 to 8 months to do this. He said, but to write a program like this, now that you have Johnson, what's happening, man? Now that you have AI, it writes the programs a lot faster for you. Yeah, I still don't like it, Mark, either. I like getting videos off of there to show you guys on here, but I'm not real fond of what they're doing. Congress voted to allow Muslims in 1990. Yeah, I know, Fix. I don't like that part. I wanted to let y'all know I just put up a post that a buddy sent me from Faceplate. You need to go watch the video. I think you will stroke out with the name drop at the end. I'll have to go here later, Howard. It puts screwed up ideas to the kids' heads. Everything does, and they were talking about that today too, about social media being the bad part about indoctrinating these kids. And Kash Patel said, of course. Yes, absolutely. So I don't know what's going to become of that, if they're going to stop kids under 18 from the internet or what, but we'll see what happens with that. Now, the dumb bitch governor from New York just endorsed that damn dummy. And these Democrats are pathetic. She thinks it's going to win her the next governorship. If these Democrats don't wise up, they're going to lose that city and the state altogether. Last thing I got for you is Bill Barr's transcript flies in the faces of Democrats' claims on Epstein-Trump connections. And I had to throw this in there. It just came in a little bit ago. But the Democrats have been pushing this, saying that Trump's involved. Trump is in. But guess what? They put out 120-page transcripts from Bill Barr in his deposition, and it appears to affirm the Republicans' claims that former Department of Justice officials had no knowledge of any incriminating ties between Trump and Epstein. This just blew up in the Democrats' face. Now we're going to see if they're still going to push for the issue to have this stuff still being put out. We still want the pedophile list, no matter what it is. So we'll see what's going to happen with that guy. It's just social. Yes, Fixer's right. Social media is just social engineering. Remember they said they were talking people's finance data from TikTok? Exactly. They will cheat and further destroy New York. Absolutely. If these New Yorkers do not straighten up and get their brains back in their heads again, they're going to lose that city and state. And Slywall, I can't even know how to say his name correctly, but I think he would be the best mayor for New York. And these people need to wake up and see this. But he is way down in the polls that they were showing. But all right, guys, I'm sorry about that taking so long again. There was just so much to put out there. Again, it's been this bad for a while now. Let me get some of these off of here. I'm keeping my Faces of Evil up. All right, I am going to show you this one. This is a tribute to Charlie Kirk from Pat. Yes, our Pat over here in Whipkin. And she follows me on Facebook, too. So if you guys don't follow, I went dark. I shut my other monitor off and I went dark. This is a great tribute, but take a listen, guys.
He's gone. Why the hell we pulling triggers over words? Why we killing prophets? Cause we scared of truth. Charlie, this one's for you. Oh!
He walked in the room like a flame with a voice, spoke truth to the wolves, never flinched at the noise, didn't follow the script, didn't play their game, just held up the word and they lit the flame. He debated with fire, came on with facts, but the world went blind when they heard him ask, why's freedom of speech now a loaded gun? Why we silencing light instead of facing the sun? Now the mic's on the floor and the stage going dim, bullet through a prophet cause they couldn't beat him. It ain't just Kirk that got hit that night, it's the hope for the truth and the right to fight. Stop the violence.
Thank you for that, Pat. It's freaking awesome. Guys, don't forget you can send me stuff like this. Send me videos, send me pictures, send me everything. So we can put this stuff on and let everybody see the stuff. Because I can't catch everything. I can only catch what I catch. And I appreciate it, too. You help us out, help me with the show. Because this is why I do it, for you guys. And if it wasn't for you guys, I couldn't be doing this show. Or I wouldn't be doing this show. So, guys, come help me. All right, what do we got? We got time for one more here. This was from Johnny on X. And this will make you think, guys. And I've been holding on to this one. Haven't got a chance to get it out there. But you guys are going to love this. And this will make you think. This will be our last one before signing off.
Assassination. You know what's interesting about assassination? Well, not only does it change those popularity polls in a big fucking hurry, but it's also interesting to notice who it is we assassinate. Do you ever notice who it is? Stop to think of who it is we kill. It's always people who've told us to live together in harmony and try to love one another. Jesus, Gandhi, Lincoln, John Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, John Lennon. They all said, try to live together peacefully. Bam! Right in the fucking head.
But you notice he's not wrong about that. Right? Thank you for that, Johnny. That does make you think of the crazy stuff that's going on around here. Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. It's been great. You guys have been awesome. Great conversation. I hope you guys join me again tomorrow night. We're going to have another great show. I got some stuff in my inbox right now. So we're going to get that together, see what I have. I can't even tell you exactly what I'm going to have tomorrow, but it's always a great show, I think, but I'm a little biased. I think so, but I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. And don't forget to tell your friends, your families, everyone, come back. Hopefully we get time for more videos of the funny videos and stuff. But if not, guess what? Throwback Thursday's coming up, guys, and we will do that no matter what. I'm going to put it out because last week we had to deal with this. But this week, we are going to knock it out of the park. We're going to get some funny videos in. We're going to get some past videos. We're going to throw it back to the 60s. Oh, yes, baby. I got some stuff in the 60s I'm going to throw at you. So make sure you join us on Thursday, but every night of the week. Don't leave me any other. Every night of the week, guys. We always have a great show. We always have a great time, especially in chats. You guys are awesome. So with that, I'm going to leave you with this. And that's our show for tonight, guys. We've talked about the tragedy that has struck the conservative movement with the killing of Charlie Kirk and a danger that the left continues to promote. We've also shined a light on the stark contrast between those who want to secure our borders and those who would rather leave our communities vulnerable to criminal, illegal migrants. I want to extend a massive thank you to everyone who tuned in. and especially to those of you who participated in chat. Your voices are the heartbeat of this show. You are not just listeners. You are the reason why I do this, to empower one another and to fight back against the corruption that has weakening our nation from within. This is a fight we can win. It's not just a show. It's a movement, and we are just getting started. So make sure you are back here tomorrow night for another hard-hitting episode of The Conservative Viewpoint. You won't want to miss it. Until then, guys, stay strong, stay visual, and never stop fighting for what you believe in. I'll see you back here live tomorrow night, 9 p.m., right after The Rebel Chick with a Cause, which starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So until then, guys, like always, have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you back here live tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
This has been The Conservative Viewpoint. Hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. See you on the next show. Have a great night.